What's up, YouTube? It's your boy LordSolar Prime, and I'm here to give you guys a discussion video about my post I made on Zodiac Duelist this morning, as well as tell you about a tech I played last night in last night's tournament at locals. This morning I made a post on Zodiac Duelist. It was actually a picture of my board when I ended turn against a Necros player round 1, game 3, and he told me to go first. So I made this pretty impressive board for him to get around, which he never did, and ended up winning the duel against that Necros player. But there was one card that stood out the most out of all the cards that was in that picture, all the cards that were in that picture, and that was Cerperus. Cerperus is a new card out of, what's that, Premium Gold, Return of the Bling, and people wanted to know why I actually played that card, and once I read his effect, it's going to be really simple why I wanted to play it. So I'm going to go ahead and read his effect and his stats and all that good stuff. It's a Earth level 3 beast, 0 attack, 1800 defense. If this card is in your graveyard when you take battle damage or any kind of effect damage from your opponent's card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard to target one card on the field and destroy it. The reason why I played this card was to give me a better game 1 against Necros and their Degen lock, as well as Vanities, Vanity Emptiness lock, or any kind of floodgate lock, basically. By this card being a graveyard activated effect, it can't be, it's very hard to get around, and it forces your Necros players to actually play really weird. They can't actually make any kind of real pushes against you without losing a potential card on board, which actually could free your plays up so you can make plays like over Vanities, or you get rid of the Vanities, or you get rid of the Degen. It's really good in any kind of mill based deck or any kind of discard based deck where you do a lot of discarding. And seeing as I play Reasoning and Luminas and things like that, there's a high chance for this card to get milled to the graveyard versus me actually pulling it and drawing it. I actually came to this conclusion to play this card or even test it. I didn't want to have MST in the main board against Necros because there's a lot of Necros at my locals. I ended up going against 3 Necros total throughout that night. So I took out the 2 MSTs to test the 2 Cerperus, and it worked out pretty good. It performed like I thought it would and then some. So that was my whole reasoning for actually playing it. I wanted graveyard outs to any kind of locks my opponent can actually put on me. And it's actually really good against Senju or any kind of attack-based deck that just like to push really hard. I know some people might be kind of skeptical about playing it, seeing as we play Reasoning. Yes, it can slow up your Reasoning play, but it is really good in the sense of having that surprise factor in the graveyard and allowing you to destroy any card on board is really strong. There was multiple times where I was able to actually exceed with it to make Dante pitch it for Lumina's effect to get back Raiden. That was a lot of times I was able to do really cute plays with this. One play in particular, I was going against a different Necros player, where it was round 3, and he set a card, and the previous game, game 2, he sided in Fire Ice Hand. I had a Nuku and Spell Cancel on board. So I really wanted to, I had Spell Cancel, a Nuku, and Antra on board. So I really wanted to know what was that card face down. I didn't want to use a Nuku to attack or Spell Cancel to attack. So I turned Antra into attack mode and attacked with Antra. As you guys know, Antra has 0 attack. So I flipped it up, and the card was script, however you say his name, and by me taking battle damage, and I had one of these in my graveyard, I was able to destroy that script and actually push for game with Nuku and Spell Cancel, allowing him not to have another turn to potentially draw something good. So that's one way you can actually use this card to your advantage to find out if anything face down or anything like that, and you can destroy it instantly with his effect if it's lingering in your graveyard. So I'm going to go ahead and run down my main board. I know some of you guys from Zodiac Duelist haven't seen my build, but I know some of you guys from my channel have. So I'm going to go ahead and run down my main board. I'm going to give you guys my side and my extra deck as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. Of course, I played the 2 Cerperus. It was really good last night. Don't regret it at all. I played the two Luminas in conjunction with charge actually going to 2, it's really, really strong, man. It's a really, really strong play. With charge going to 2, it really allows you not to rely so much on reasoning or opening with reasoning that much. But when you do, of course, it's a really good card opening with. But charge is just as good because it mills 3, then you get a potential to get a monster on board to mill even more cards. So it's really, really good. And its interaction with reasoning is really good too. Lumina. For the simple fact that a lot of people like to call level 4 when you activate reasoning. So if you have a rating already engraved to call another level 4 and Lumina drops off the top of the deck, you're able to make huge, huge plays by grabbing back that rating by ditching any card in your hand. And all the big Infernoids are able to be summoned from your hand. So pitching any one of those is just free advantage all the way. Decided to not play Card Trooper. Because of that factor, because this charge is just too strong, and Lumina is just too strong also. I went from 2 ratings to 3. Just felt like it was a better choice to make with charge going to 3. Of course, I played the triple Antras. I played triple Antra. Put this over here. Get under there. I played triple Antra, triple Harmonic, triple Patrulia. This is pretty much standard for any Infernoid deck. Triple Seetsunus, triple Atanto, and double Anuku. So that wraps it up for the monsters, guys. I wouldn't change a thing going into the rest of the format or anything like that. Like I said, this Cerperus card is just in trials right now, so I wouldn't change anything as of right now. So that does it for the monsters. Moving on to the spells, we got the double Seer, the triple Reasoning, the 1 Monster Gate, and those are your main mill cards, and then your secondary mill cards, so your double charge. I know I need secret rares. Oh god, I know I got the CP Luminas. I got 2 CP Luminas with supercharges. I know I need to get some secrets. I get them, guys. Please get off my back about that. I get them. I got the 1 Regeki and the 1 Burial. Even having Cerperus out of play and his interaction with Burial is just too strong too. Really good. Moving on to the traps, we have the 1 Needlebug Nest. I was playing 2 all last format, but I decided to cut it down to 1 for the second charge, and it worked out pretty good. The 1 Ring, double Mirror Force. I feel like those 3 cards don't need to be even discussed. I mean, just win more and protect you from any kind of big damage. The triple, what is this, Mistake? The triple Mistake is really, really strong. It's my main board out to answer to game 1 against Necros. Yeah, a lot of people like to play Mind Crush, but I already just had that Floodgate lingering around because every deck in this format adds, in some kind of way, Heroes, S-Knights, Necros, of course. You know, it's just a blowout when you actually open this card against stuff. And even my deck likes to add so, but I haven't ran across that point where I got locked out of adding due to my own mistake. So Mistake is really, really strong in the main board. Moving on to the extra deck, we have the 1 Black Rose, the 1 Moonlight, the 1 Michael for the Lumina and rating plays, Scrap Archfiend for when I want to reset my stars on the board, Crimson Blader, Star Eater, which is really, really strong. And for my Xyz, I have the 1 Dante, the 1 Zenmains. Dante is a given when you're playing double Lumina. And of course, with the extra level 3 monsters I just added to the deck, it makes this really, really key. Zenmains is kind of an oddball to have an extra deck for Infernoids, but like I said, being able to make rank 3s, and this guy can get rid of floodgates like Macros Cosmos, D-Fissure, Imperial Iron Wall, so I decided to play that. Got the 1 Cowboy, the 1 Dweller, the 1 Castell, the 103 for Yusinjus or anybody that has that attack gaining thing going on for their deck. The 1 Pearl for when I want to reset the ranks on the board. The 1 number 11 Big Eye, and Draco Sack wraps up all the Xyz. So let's go ahead and go into the side deck. I played 2 Spell Counselors, the double MST. Before I added the 2 Cerperus, I was actually mainboarding 2 MST, but it was just too bad against, it wasn't that good against Necros. So I decided to take these out and put them in the side and test out the 2 Cerperus. We got the 2 fairy winds. I hate my deck's interaction with what's that deck? Ritual Beast. So I decided to side these 2 cards for against Ritual Beast deck. I play the 1 Fiend Comedian for when I side out 1 charge, or when I want to side out my Needbug Nest, going against Necros and things like that. Got the double Fairy Wind for those Creepers that are just lingering around. And for my graveyard activated cards, we have double Mischief of the Yokai, double Mischief of the Gnomes, and double Breakthrough Skill. And that wraps up my deck, guys. Like I said, I just wanted to elaborate on why I actually played this card last night, and it worked out pretty good. It's so good. It just gives you graveyard outs to any kind of locks or any kind of threats that are on board. And like I said, guys, it's really simple about why I played it. So what do you guys think about the card? Do you like it in Infernoids, or hell, Light Sworn, or anything like that? I'm liking the card right now. I really am. The 1800 defense is really relevant. It's really hard for a lot of cards to get over this, and if you're able to protect them and stack another and summon another one to make a Dante, that's really cool too. So that actually came out last night. So this has been your boy LordSolar, and tell me what you guys think about this, and I'm out, guys. Peace.